It's an absolute pleasure to meet both of you.
You too.
First of all, amazing performances.
Thank you.
Fantastic. For you, after reading the script and seeing like, the physicalities and just the brutal nature and the beatings that this character takes, what made you think this is going to be a good idea?
This screenplay had been floating around Hollywood in the studio systems for a while, and I think it didn't get greenlit because logistically it was very difficult to go to these locations and film in sub-zero temperatures and in the wilderness, places that were untouched by humanity. You add Alejandro to the mix, and then it became incredibly exciting because this guy's a true visionary. He's a masterful director, and his process was, it was a unique one for all of us. And so we knew it was going to be a challenge. I knew this whole thing was going to be much more like going on a voyage than making a movie. But that was what was exciting about it for all of us.
For you, your character, do you think he is initially evil, or is it just really about survival?
I think people do evil things, but I think when you attribute a characteristic like evil to a person, it makes it harder to deconstruct that person or understand where they're coming from, or how to deal with, manage them, or interact with the individual. So, no, I think there's a sort of huge element of grey to the human condition and the paradoxes within John Fitzgerald that makes it very human.
For both of you, what was the most arduous scene to film?
I can't really pinpoint one, to be honest.
Right.
Surprisingly, things that didn't seem arduous on the page turned out to be very arduous. But
Carrying
a lot
the
of
stretcher.
yeah, that
Carrying
was,
the stretcher went on forever.
Yeah.
Like
that was
Through
tough
rivers
on
and
a lot of the
stuff like
guys through all these different carrying my body around. But a lot of the sequences that that were definitely difficult, the bear sequence, the horse sequence, the going in and out of the rapids, all that. We had planned and talked about it so much, and so much of the thought went into, me remaining warm, or me knowing the exact choreography. It was the moments that were kind of a surprise, where it's just me walking up a mountain that turned into something that was just like,
You mentioned the horse scene, and I think that you're the second character to climb inside of an animal to stay warm after Luke Skywalker.
That is true, the tauntaun.
Yeah. How did that film go, and what are you pulling out? What is that actual material?
It's a lot of these things in the movie are gelatinous creations from our prop department that were still nonetheless very gross.
Awesome. And then last, who do you think living today could actually survive what?
Probably Bear Grylls, right? That dude could do it.
Yeah, we got to say Bear Grylls.
Okay, that's awesome. It was an absolute pleasure to meet you.
You too.